Welcome to this exciting tutorial where we'll explore how to create a master details feature in Oracle Apex using dynamic content in JavaScript. This approach will help you build more interactive and dynamic applications, taking your Oracle Apex skills to the next level. This is primarily for those who want to avoid using the interactive grid. I will demonstrate the complete master in details setup through a series of videos. So, make sure to watch all the videos. I have created this table for setting up item information. Here, I will insert items and use them in the master details setup. Now I will go back to the application and create an item master grid for item_info, where I will input item data. Now I will create a sequence so that the item_no automatically increases. I have created a sequence named seq_item_info. Now, I will use it in the grid. First, I need to enable editable mode for the grid. Then, I will set the sequence name seq_item_info as the default value for the item_id column. Next, I will create a list for the unit column, where a default value will be preset. If needed, you can use a separate table for the unit values to make it dynamic and easier to manage. I have added 3 units as defaults: PC, box, and others. Now, I will add some sample items to make it easier to perform transactions. In this video, we'll design and work with a master table, understanding its structure and importance in database management. Stay tuned, and let's get started. What is a master table? A master table is a central table in a database that stores primary or key information about an entity. It is typically used to define the main attributes or characteristics of that entity, which other related tables, often called detail tables, refer to. Now I have created it. Now I will create a form for it. The form has been created. Now I will design it. Since I don't have a separate table for suppliers, I will create a list for the supplier field with default values. Next, I will set the order date field's default value to sysdate. I will set the create_by field to automatically capture the system user's name. I will hide these fields to keep them from being visible in the form. Now, I will create a payment region and move all the amount-related page items into this payment region. I have moved all the buttons on this page to the top of the page. Now, I will change the template of the page items to reduce the spacing and make the layout more compact. I used the template as optional option for the page items. The master setup is mostly complete. In the next video, we'll start working on the details section. Thank you.